Hi, this is Ken Harper over at Cheese Leatherworks. I did a video on Mexican round braid, and apparently I got my arms on it. It's hard to lace without getting your arms in it. So it was a little confusing on how to get around the corner. Today I've laced up to the corner. All I'm going to show in this video is how to progress around the corner, how to progressively work your way around the corner. I'm going to zoom in very close. Now if you need to know how to do the Mexican round braid, I have another video out that shows you how to do the Mexican round braid. And it tells you how to do the corner. Some people got it, some people didn't. It was a little confusing. So we're going to do this one very methodically and very slowly and try to take you through it. It's very simple. Once you get the hang of it, it's one of the easiest. Actually, Mexican round braid is one of the easiest laces to do, and it's one of the prettiest. So if you want to improve your projects, use Mexican round braid. I use it on wallets. I use it on purses. I use it on just about everything. I've almost stopped using double loop stitch. Occasionally a customer will want a traditional look and we'll put the double loop stitch in. I had a video out here on that as well. I'm not sure it's still out, but anyway, if you're interested, give me a call over at Chief Leatherworks. You can reach me at chief31794 at yahoo.com. Send me an email, or you can reach me on the leatherworker.net. And out there, I'm Chief31794. PM me, see what we can do. But we're going to go through this. I'm going to zoom in first and get you on it so you can see which hole I'm in and which hole I'm talking about. Now, I've laced all the way up, including coming out of the back and coming back under stitch. We're ready to go into the hole next to the corner. So we're going to get started there. I'm going to zoom out or turn the camera off, zoom in, and when I finish it up, I'll just finish it up and then I'll say a few words and we'll be done with it. This should be a short video. Now it's going to be hard for me to keep my big hands out of the way, but after each step I'll try to move while it's still in the hole and while it's there and kind of give you a view of it. As you can see, I've stitched all the way over. I'm ready to come through the front. So at this hole, which is the hole next to the corner, you continue lacing as you've been lacing. You go through it with the bottom of the lace up. I got these holes a little tight, which I like, so we have to pull it with a pair of pliers. I stack it back and set it down. Then you come over. This hole you treat just normal. You don't do anything special in this hole. Tilt it back. Stack it over there. And keep your lace straight. Okay. Take it in this hole. Try to keep my hands. Let's see, we're going back. That would be the normal hole we would go through. We went in this one. We go back through that one after we come out of the back. After we go under this one right here, the one back from the one next to the corner. You always go under. You go over. You go under. Over, under, on the front and back. Now, I'm not going to turn it around and show you the back because I don't believe this lace is going to break. This is cheap lace. I used it to start this video because, see if we can get that to last right through there. This would come under the lace next to the hole you're in, just as normal, and continue Mexican round braid stitching. Pull it up. There's that broken one. Then we go through the corner hole. We've come out the back. We haven't done anything different yet to go around this corner, but we're fixing to. Fixing to is a South Georgia term that you may or may not be aware of. Okay. You can see we come through. Now we come over, come under the stitch in the hole next to the corner. We still haven't done anything different yet. This is what you would normally do just to keep stitching. Leave that a little loose. Okay, go back through the same hole. Still nothing different. The hole that you would normally go through for the Mexican round braid. Or round braid, Mexican basket weave. It's got so many names I can't keep track of all of them. Let me look at the camera, make sure we're still in it. That stitching pony wants to move around a little bit. But as you can see, now we haven't done anything abnormal yet. We've come out of the back, we've gone into the corner hole the first time. This is where it start working the corner. We come under, just as we would, the stitch next to the hole you come out of, and pull it up. Then we go back into the corner hole for the second time. Now these are going to get hard to get through because I didn't enlarge these holes. I'm trying to do this quickly just to get it out. I had another video to do for somebody. Make sure that's where it ought to be. Yep. See, we're going through there the second time through the corner hole. However, this time we need to pick up the lace we went through the first time through. This lace right under here. Sometimes I leave that loose till I get this under there. This will work out pretty good, as you can see. And this time we go through the hole next to the corner. Okay, so that's a difference. We're not skipping a hole back. We go through this hole right here, the one next to the corner. This is the corner. Make sure that's still in the camera. Yep. So we pull it through. Okay. You come under the hole, the stitch before the one you put in. This I'm going to turn around and show you. Just to make sure. I'll put it... As you can see here, we've got two pieces coming into that hole, into that corner hole. We want to go between them. We want to go right here, and then under this one. It's easier to do when you can actually use your hands. You want it under this one and over the one that you just took over the top. Let me get it in there and then I'll show you kind of where it's at. I have to take this thing out. There we go. Okay. Get it in the camera. Okay. As you can see, you may not can see it well, but I've gone, this is the one we just came over, and this is the one that came under. So that's our time through there. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it back around. Get it back in the picture. We got it in there. Okay. So now we've gone into that hole twice. So now we come out and go into the hole after the corner for the first time. We went into the corner hole 2 times. We're going to go in twice and come out twice. Okay. So now this one, I come out of the back, pick up the stitch before this one. I'll get it under there and I'll turn it back in the camera for you. That's what made the other video so hard. I got it in there. You see we're over this one, under that one. That's why they call this a 1 over 1 under braid. And we go through the hole before the corner, which would be normal. Back 2. That's the first time through here. So we go back here to this hole. Let me get it in there. Okay, as you see by the line, let me make sure we're in the camera. Not quite. You can see by the line, we're back in the hole before the corner. We came out of the hole after the corner, come around, come under the last stitch, over the last stitch and under the next stitch, and went back to the one before it. That's the first time through. Come out of there. Alright. Now we pick up the same thing. I'm going to turn it around and get it in the picture. Kind of show you what I'm talking about. As you can see here, I'm going to go under this one, over this one. Let me do it and I'll get the needle in there and I'll show you what I mean. This isn't exactly a team sport, so a little hard to... There we go. You see I'm over this one, under this one, just like we've always done. Okay. I don't really like stitching ponies, but it's easier when using the camera like this to keep everything in place. That's the way it looks on the back. Now I'm going to turn it around. Okay, and I'm going to turn this up, so because we've actually crossed the corner now. So put me a little higher in the camera picture. Actually put me out of it, didn't it? Let me adjust that. Okay. There we go. You see I'm ready to come in. So this time we're going right back in. We go we go in one time into the one before, twice. That's the whole trick to this. You're going into this one twice, one right behind the other. So we'll go back through here. Come over here. Now we come over, and we want to get under this one, over the first one, under the second one, like that. Make sure we're in there, not quite, okay, like that, and we just pull it through. Now, we came out of this the first time and went back to the one before. We come out this time, we go back into the corner hole. This is the third time into the corner hole. So I'm going to have to push this thing because, like I said, I didn't make big enough holes, but that's okay. Make sure you enlarge your holes. I'll get it in there and then I'll turn around so you can see it. It's getting just a tad crowded in that corner hole. There we go. Now I got to go in there one more time. Let me see if we had the picture there. Yes. Now you can see that I'm in that corner hole. I'll pull that out. Now that's the second time we've been through this hole. So this time we come under and find our stitch, one back from the front one, go under it and over the front one, like that. Okay. Pull that up. And what I said in the other video, if it ain't tight, if it ain't right, don't pull it tight. That's getting in a little bigger hurry here. Didn't really want this to be a long video. It's kind of hard to do this. Like I say, lacing's not a team sport. I think we're in there. and we just pull it up. Then we'll turn around and get back in the front. Okay, now we've been through this hole after the corner twice. Remember, we go in one time, twice, twice. This time coming around, we go into 2 holes from the corner. We're not quite ready to start normal stitching, but pretty close. Actually, we are kind of. But if you'll notice right now, we got 3 in the corner. We got 3 coming out of this one. We went in once, and we've been back in twice. We've got 3 in the corner, and we've got 2 in this one. When we wind up, there'll be 3, 4, and 3. Now I'm going under this. Now a lot of times on these loops, I'll leave them a little loose. I won't pull them tight till I get the needle already inserted in them. I should have done that to kind of show you how this is done. All right, let's get that in the picture. Not quite. There we go. You see it's in there. Now this one we're going to start progressing normally. So since we're 1, we skip 1 and we go back into the corner. This will be the 4th time in the corner. I'm going to get it in there, and then I'll turn it back around. Okay, what I'm going to do, take me a little awl. Sometimes you can take it all, find your hole, and the awl will work right in beside your lace a little bit, create you a little spot. Want to make sure you don't cut the lace though. Alright, there it is, it's through. Wow. Now this will be the 4th time through the corner. But I'll tell you, I thought so. Alright. That lace is tight. And I've been doing this long enough, I know to tighten that lace. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off and put a needle back on, and then we'll finish it up. Alright, I got the needle back on. Now we're going to pick up the one before where we're going over. And we go, I got this lace pretty tight. Let me, right there. Okay, now we're actually starting to stitch normally, except we've still got to go through the one just beyond the corner one extra time. Well, not extra time, but now is the time that it would normally be going through. So we come over, okay, put the needle through here. We're starting down the next hole. Get that in there. Then we come over. Just normal stitching now because we go over 1, under 1. Right there. This one's the last time through. This will be the 3rd time through the hole after the corner. Get it in there. There's on there pretty tight too. Okay. Just pull it back. Then as you can see, we're starting to stitch normally again. We have 2 laces, 1 in each hole. We go under the first one, over the second one, for a 1 under 1 over. Turn it around. And this will be the last one we do. Pliers out the way. As you can see, we're progressing right down the corner now till we get to the next corner. You can see we come over, under, and go into the second hole back and continue that on until we have to progress another corner or process another corner. And while this is not the best lacing job I've ever done, it is a little far there. Got to be a little farther out than that, I think. You can see how the corner gets worked around very nicely. The back of it. One thing I like about this stitch is it looks as good on the back as it does on the front. And don't take this for a quality stitch job. It's not. I would normally spend a lot more time with it and get it perfect. But I hope that helps you get around the corner on the Mexican round braid. If not, like I say, give me a call or give me a PM on leatherworker.net at chief31794 or email me at chief31794 at yahoo.com.